morning, good afternoon, and or good evening. Welcome to the Mac Files. I'm back, and I got a really cool new idea that I would like yous all to listen to. Well, obviously, because I'm putting on a video. And as the title probably let you know, it's about new armor models for our characters in World of Warcraft. Now, we all know Warlords of Draenor is the next World of Warcraft expansion, and it will be coming out within a year's time at most, hopefully sooner. Now, with new expansions, we always get a ton of great new features and whatnot, all that good stuff, yeah. Some of the more subtle things we get may include something along the lines of new armor models. Yes, armor and personal customization and individuality are a big thing and very important to yours truly. Because, let's be honest, we all just want to look like total badasses, right? So what I'm getting at is, well, weapons, shoulders, and helmet armor models, well, not weapons, but they're unique too. They're always different, and for the most part, they're unique. So they have different shapes, sizes, colors, designs, etc. But we always have the same kind of chest pieces, either the flat chest piece, the robe, the legs, belt, bracers. We do, however, have three different types of gloves. We have the thin gloves, the thicker gloves, and the, well, even thicker gloves. I don't know what else to call them. But you know what I mean, you've seen them all the time. And it's the same thing for boots, same pattern. But in Wrath of the Lich King, we got new belt models, new boot models, and yeah, we got a new chest model too. And Cataclysm gave us new cloaks and designs, as well as belts again. And lately, in Mists of Pandaria, we got more new cloaks and belt designs. Now, this is mostly wishful thinking, and if someone from Blizzard is watching this, yay, first of all, but I would really enjoy it if you would bring these ideas up if you're not working on something like them already. Now, I propose for Warlords of Draenor, we get some new armor models to go with the new character ones. Seems fair enough. Most, well, pretty much all of these ideas were inspired by my playing of other video games in which these models I felt could fit well into World of Warcraft. First off, this one is already in World of Warcraft, so it shouldn't be too hard to integrate. So I'm talking about the cloak designs, such as maybe a wider or ripped effect, like we see from Kael'thas Sunstrider in Sunwell Plateau, and our favorite guy, the Lich King. We could also have a new glove model that is reminiscent to the spiked boot model, perhaps transposing the spike effect onto the glove. Now for the good stuff. As for chest pieces, I think robes need some alternative styles. Now, I really like robes and all, but perhaps some new ones are in order. Now, I just played Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, which was awesome, and I have a full Let's Play uploaded on my channel. Psst, check it out sometime. It's cool, I promise. And the Assassin's robes might be a model to take into consideration. For instance, Edward's robe in Assassin's Creed 4 doesn't go all the way to his feet, like the ones in World of Warcraft. Perhaps they could play around with that kind of robe, or like Connor Kenway's robe in Assassin's Creed 3, where it's more of the tail end and the back, and less of the frontal part. Now I think this would be cool because our clothies, i.e. myself being a warlock, really only have one main style of robe to look at, obviously, and additional models of robes would provide people with more individuality and customization in their character's armor. Awesome, I know, it's great. Do this. Also, another one could be for tabards. For instance, in Dante's Inferno, Dante wears a longer tabard that is split down the middle of the lower section. I think by now it goes without saying how awesome this looks. Also, the Ascendant model that you transform into if you're a shaman has a very interesting lower tabard kind of thing-ish, whatever the thing's called, which could be a nice addition, especially since this is already in the game. Additionally, this idea came to me because I recently started leveling a monk, and if you play a monk, you know that your weapons do not rest on your waist, like they usually do, but rather they go on your back, like two-handed weapons normally would. Now I know this does make monks unique in that sense, but why can't a rogue, warrior, enhancement shaman, or death knight sheathe their blades on their back as well? Because come on, we all want to have the sword and shield on our back. Of course, not always, but in some situations it's pretty cool to have it there. There would ideally need to be a way to toggle this, maybe the way you display cloaks and helmets. Oh, and P.S. Hunters need their quivers back, so that's nice. So these are my ideas for new armor models for World of Warcraft. Whether they come in Warlords of Draenor or sometime in the future, that's okay, but this would give players more customization to play around with, which is always a good thing. If you, the viewer, have any additional ideas that could be realistically integrated into World of Warcraft, you know what to do. Feel free to leave a comment below. So, until next time, this is MacFiles signing off.